And
Yep.
our stats say, we have a 90% success rate, which is higher than any agency or whatever you want. And that's because we control the process.
Yeah, we were just talking about this because, well, let me just kick it off first. Is I am a big proponent of using a recruiter. And the reason I say that is because the companies you're working, they can't afford to have HR. Okay. So typically, right? So who has to do the hiring? If for a leader, it's probably the CEO founder. And half the time the CEO founders are super busy or they're sort of scattered, like doing an organized hiring.
A lot of owners, they will start a business and not because they love to hire. So, just a lot of owners think about this when they start their business, they don't start it because they love to do accounting. They don't start it because they love to hire people. They don't start it because they love to do employee handbooks, right? They do it because they have a passion. And I say this all the time. I've tried to play a lot of golf in my life, and I've gone to the driving range, and I've probably hit 100,000 golf balls. And so when you're in the small business world, two biggest complaints of a small business owner: no time, no money.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the two things we try to solve for, is try to have a nice, fair and equitable solution for both sides. But also we want to value their time and save their time. And all I do is talent. And
Yep.
our stats say, we have a 90% success rate, which is higher than any agency or whatever you want. And that's because we control the process, because we fit in between DIY and agency, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Key Hire was designed to fill that niche for small business, because agency doesn't work for small business. They don't. Biggest complaint here is, I don't think they understood my business. The second thing you hear is, I paid a ton of money for someone who's meh, they do okay, right? And so that's exactly what we try to solve for. So we want to take that off your plate, right? We do all the heavy lifting behind the scenes. Our businesses invest anywhere from 6 to 12 man hours per hire. But part of our diligence is because, like you said, we're done for you, but we're in-sourced. Man, we're throwing around buzzwords like crazy here, but we spend a lot of time with our clients at their business before we ever go to market doing anything. Because as we say, we want to know your business almost as well as you do, because that enables us to tell your story in the market. We're not ABC recruiting company representing our client. I'm going in as representing Apex CEO, right?